me, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, you need to be taking pills. Good. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good to me.
Very good.
Yeah, we can just talk, me and you. You don't even have to pay attention to this thing.
Okay.
So, I was asking Mom and Dad at dinner, a couple of days ago, just saying like, all right, well, I'm gonna go talk to Grandpa, and what should I ask him about?
Yeah.
And they said the first thing to do was just to ask you about, more what was it like growing up in the Depression, right? See,
It was pretty bad. 1938 was a bad time. Nobody had any jobs. And then the war started. It's a funny thing we say, that seemed to happen. When you have trouble like that, you have a war. This was World War I, the same thing they went. And what the hell?
I mean, I don't know. Like, what did your dad do for work?
My father worked for the wool business.
The wool business.
Yeah, over in South Boston. And he could pick up a beer like, well, with his little finger, they said. Yeah, because of a lot of bullshit.
I mean, hey.
He was a good guy.
Good. Now, he was the one who had come over straight from Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Straight from the Aran Islands.
Yeah, the Aran Islands, yeah.
Did your mom come over too?
My mother came from Galway, yeah.
Okay.
We were Irish all the way.
All the way, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they come over pretty much the same time?
Pretty much. I don't know. I wasn't born, of course. I was born in South Boston.
Okay. What was the date that you were born, for the record?
1923.
1923.
Right.
July 5th.
And then when the war started...
This is World War II or World War I?
World War II, yeah. We didn't know anything about it. All of a sudden, the Japs attacked us.
Yeah, where were you? I think you told me this before, but where were you when Pearl Harbor happened?
Well, I was 19, and a friend of mine, we says, we'll go down and sign up the federal building.
Was this Dewey?
Yeah, 1941.
Okay.
Because they sneak black, they hit the Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
With my hat.
Hat's to your left. Other left. There you go.
It was Arizona.
That's right, you got your Arizona hat.
They blew the damn thing up, bastards.
Yeah.
And I was down there in Hawaii for 2 years.
Okay.
Doing anything.
They sent you straight to, they sent you to, like you said, they sent you out to the Great Lakes first when you signed
I
up.
went up there, yeah, and I was frozen dead.
Well, when did you leave? Like, was it winter when you got sent out?
Well, they come down and they said, now, one guy come down, he says, we're going to talk about subs. I was 7 guys stayed together from Boston.
Did you know all these guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to school at the time at radio. They
Okay.
gave me the radio.
Right. How long was this after high school? Because we found your high school yearbook the other
I
day.
did 4, yeah.
Okay, so you did 4 years?
It was commerce.
That's right. 4 years in high school. And then how long after high school did you sign up for the Navy?
Well, there was a snake attack. And a friend of mine, we lived next door, we grew up together. We wanted to vote the Navy. So I'm not going to go in the Army because they're going for the draft.
Right.
And you'd have to go in the Army. I said, I didn't want to do that. I said, I like the ocean. So I went in there. And they sent me into Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Frozen.
You remember when they sent you? Like what, so was it winter or was it summer or fall or what?
It was winter.
It was winter when they sent you up there.
November.
Jeez. Okay.
I froze up there.
I bet.
And every night, at 5 o'clock in the morning, they said, come on, we're going to run the draft. It's a big field there.
Uh-huh.
And I yelled to this, we had you can realize that when out the war was, the Southerns filled the places. They had no jobs down in the South, so they went to
So it was a lot of Southerners.
Yeah, right,
okay.
yeah. And there was a chief and all that. And he picked on me as some goddamn thing. He says, goddamn, you're still trying to fight a Bunker Bill. And I said, well, you tell me who the hell won it. We did. You did, you dink.
The Civil War.
He hated me at all. He yelled at me.
So, I mean, yeah, what was boot like besides that? I remember you told me you got trained on what? Or did they train you in boot for all the standard weapons and stuff, right?
All you did was come in, and then you had a whole baby in a big crowd, and say, now listen to this. Did-da, did-da. What is which is which? I said, it's a did, it's a da.
Yeah.
So they sent me to radio school. Yeah, Ohio.
Okay.
And I was having a great time there. Miami's calling Hawaii.
So how long did boot take? How long were you in the Great Lakes?
4 weeks.
4 weeks in boot. Okay.
Yeah. Then we went up to lakes. That was Basing, and you had one stripe on your steel.
Okay.
And they said, well, what are you going to do? What do you want to do? I said, what about subs? There's money.
Yeah.
And this psychiatrist said to me, you don't want to join that outfit. I said, why not? I says, I come into this outfit, it cost me $17 altogether working 2 jobs. $17.
Right. That's what you were getting before the war.
It was just when I was working on, I run on the elevator.
Right, yeah.
And then I worked with a steel company.
What did they have you doing at the steel company?
It was a storage.
Okay.
And gave me that. And finally everybody started joining, you know. So I went down and I said, I'll join.
So, you know, you're at the psychiatrist and he says he doesn't, you know, you don't want to join the subs.
That's right, yeah. I says, I want the money.
They want the money. You told me that, you know, they wouldn't take, you know, they'd say, why do you want to do this, right? And if you said something about, you know, you want to kill the Japanese or something, you weren't allowed in, right?
Yeah.
Right, why was that?
The money, jet, rule.
Yeah.
But it was good times.
Yeah. Yeah, they, so, you know, was it just like that as soon as you said, you know, okay, I want to try the submarines? Did the psychiatrist actually let you in?
81848484431.
Hello? Yeah. You want a cheese bag?
Sure.
Yeah, he'd like that.
Tell him thanks.
Yeah. And give me 10 kisses first. I know, I'm not going to tell her that. Okay, thanks, love. Bye-bye. Good kid.
Who was that?
Same one, Ellen.
Oh, that was Ellen.
Yeah.
Okay.
She looks after me all the time.
I know she does. Yeah, she throws her crap right back at you, too.
Tell me when I got a dress and every other goddamn.
Hey, that's good, though, you know?
I know.
I mean, especially if you're eating cookies in bed, you know? You gotta have somebody to look after you.
Well, this is it. I don't get out of the crib.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you're allowed. You're 90 years old. You can eat cookies in your bed if you want
That's
to.
the idea. That's the idea.
You do as you please. You can grow a goatee if you
I
want
never
to.
thought I'd live to be 90.
Yeah, I mean, hey. I mean, how old, you know, what was life expectancy when you were born, you know?
Oh, about 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, crazy.
And I'm doing all right.
Yeah, definitely.
It's you keep it going with me. I want to see it's going to happen your whole life.
That's right. We keep talking, you know? Like,
That's right.
I got to keep doing interesting stuff so you can stick around and see
definitely, Definitely.
What's next? What'll keep you going this
Trying
time?
to live your life.
I got 1 year, and then I got to figure out what to do with my life, and then I don't know. We'll see. You got to stick around. You got to stick around and see what happens.
Yeah. But you got a good girl. There's a beauty.
I know. She's that. So that's what I'm saying. You know, the next thing is.
Is she up in New Hampshire again?
Yeah, she's up in New Hampshire again. She's doing a waitressing job, and she's doing classes at the same time because she's thinking about becoming a.
What town is she up there?
Hanover, right around Hanover.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So nice town.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's thinking about being a physician's assistant.
Oh.
Yeah, and so you need only a couple years of school for that, and it's good money. And you can do it internationally
That's
too.
right,
She's
yeah.
trying to think about doing that.
And you'll be president.
No, please, I don't want. Are you kidding? No one wants to. No one wants to be president. It's the worst job in the world.
Is it your father coming over today?
Today? I don't know. I mean, we can call him later if we want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's a great guy.
He is a great guy. He's doing some work right now, so he's doing that, which is good.
Yeah.
And you know, Mom and Dad are both not happy to see me leave, you know, in a day or two. But like I said, you know, I'll be back in not soon after. It's not like I'm going to Cairo again, you know.
Oh Lord.
Not going all the way away. I'm only going to be an hour and a half away this time.
My friend downstairs,
Raymond.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was right, you know. I remember he said, you know, something like, "Oh, there's going to be a lot of trouble in Egypt.
Yeah.
Don't go back yet." And so,
lucky.
yeah, he was right, you know.
He didn't get caught in the middle of it.
That would have been, you know, bad. I told you one of my buddies dropped. You'd love this kid. He got he's a British, he's a British guy, and he's like, he's very smart, but he's very sarcastic and all this too. He dropped everything when the stuff started happening. Dropped everything in England, went back to Cairo.
And had a lot to do with you knew the Marines.
That's right. Yeah, the Marines have been stuck inside that embassy now for 3 months, pretty much. Going on 3 months. Not going outside, not doing anything.
Yeah.
Just waiting, making sure everything's okay.
You did well, very well.
Well, you did pretty good yourself. I mean, the sub thing. I mean, you've told me so many stories over the years. This is why I'm doing this thing,
Let's see. Quite a thing.
But so they sent you up to. So after boot, after the was the psychiatrist meeting at boot camp? Like they bring everybody in and they say, okay.
Psychiatrist said, "Now, what do you want to go for?" I said, "Hey, listen, I worked 2 jobs and all I had was $17, and I came in the Navy and they give me $20 a month." Now that was the thing. And he said, "What the hell do you want to go to subs?" I said, "No money. What the hell else?"
Yeah. How much more money was it?
Oh, I got I forget it was 70 more than I was getting.
$70 more.
Yeah.
Okay. That's quite a bit of money.
And they sent me to New London. And down there they have a big 100-top tower with water.
Okay.
And you use a lung.
Okay.
Lung
Yeah.
And it goes up, all that type thing.
I think, you told me about this before. Yeah. What is it? So they put you...
Holding on to the rope.
They bring you all the way down.
Every knot, you stop 10 and breathe. And then keep going. There's a guy diving down. Hold straight, throw back like that. Like you're going to leave a sub, you can't get out of the goddamn sub anyways.
But yeah, they train you just in case of something, right?
That's right, yeah, definitely.
Was that for everybody, or was that just for sub people?
Submarine.
Just for the bubbleheads?
Yeah. Okay. We get the extra money, which is good.
Right.
That's what it was.
So what other specialized training, like for subs, did you have to do? Besides the radio stuff, because I know that.
I worked we had a 525 cannon on the deck of the sub. I was on that. I was a trainer.
Okay, so you actually aimed the thing.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right. How many men did it take to run that gun?
2.
2. Okay.
One this way, the other this way.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever have to fire it in anger?
Oh yeah, Wake Island was taken by the Japs.
Yeah.
We went on raced that beach, is all we did was blow it up.
Right.
There was nobody there.
So did they surface you guys at Wake Island and you fired the deck gun onto the beach?
Yeah.
Was that during the initial landing or what?
I went to any Navy they ever had, for Christ's sake.
I know. I mean, we got the flag and everything.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, like, of course, people read about Wake Island all the time.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was the initial beach landing, right?
Right.
And so, were you part of that initial, beach landing?
No, I didn't like that.
Right. So, when did you have to fire the deck gun at Wake Island?
Well, we'd leave Hawaii. We'd take off and they'll shoot gun at Wake Island going by Midway. That's for the first island that they took the Japs came.
Right.
Turned at the end there was only one guy there, and we were firing at him.
There's only one Japanese soldier left?
And they always give me, every school they ever gave me, Tommy gun, everything.
Right.
Rifle, everything else. And the big gun.
I remember you told me you were trained on the BAR, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold it. Like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, hold it down. I said, get the hell out of the way. I'm a torpedo, my neck.
When am I going to need to use a BAR?
I had to go to torpedo school. I went to that.
Okay.
And then, when you're in a sub, you had a year to classic. You go through the whole boat, knowing what was this, what's this, what's this.
They made sure you know everything on the sub.
Be able to use every job that the guy had. You were supposed to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Periscope and all that crap. I was a sound and radar.
Mm-hmm.
Radar was taken by English, and we got it from there.
Right.
And you could point. and you could watch to another boat.
Right.
And go like that.
Oh, with the Morse code, the signal lights and stuff?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was good. I was very good.
At the Morse code?
I could type. I told you I worked for a typewriter company when I went in the service.
Yeah.
And calculators and things like that. So I was very good.
So they had you do the real heavy technology stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so... Alright, so, I mean, once you actually... Where did you board the Wake? Where did you meet your crew and, like, you know, when did you get together with them? Did they put you, like, right into the crew as soon as you get to sub school, or was it after a while of sub school?
What happened was, I was sent to Hawaii. I was there for 2 years.
Really? Okay.
And they're waiting for the new boats to come out.
Okay.
And these were the big fleet jobs.
Right. Yeah.
We had 10 torpedoes, 6 in front and 5 and 4 at night.
Okay.
And they go to see what torpedo school. Had to go there.
Mm-hmm.
And they'd fire them up and I'd shoot them out with the sound. I was our sound man.
Right. So did you have to take care of targeting and stuff too?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We'd hear them coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be on the thing listening. I'd say there's 3 ships coming along.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened was.
Right.
They come down and I gave the bearing where the thing was, and they have 4 guys up in the conning tower, and they figured out. Well, listen, from what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I said they're northeast by east. They're going to Bathurst on the left. They're going up from one side, and they'd fire at that a sound. And they did the same thing in radar at night.
Right.
And I ran the radio. That was part of my job, radar.
Yeah.
Radar, sound, radio. It was everything in the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went down to pick up 28 guys that were shot down in the Philippines. We picked them up.
So what happened first? Like when you guys left, did you guys sail on the Hake out of New London? You sailed out of New London first, though, right?
Yeah.
So out of New London to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then Hawaii for 2 years, making
I
sure.
was there for 2 days waiting for the new boats coming up.
Okay, so you got the Hake in Hawaii.
Yeah, and they had, at one time boat, they had something like 20 guys. We had 70 on the boat.
Yeah.
That was a crew.
Wow.
70.
70 on a boat like that.
It was a whole bunch of us, yeah. And then we wanted to, they gave us helmets and regular land, and I says, I'm not going to land because I'm a torpedo. I'm not goddamn.
So they made sure you had all kinds of ground crew stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
Okay, alright, I see. So when you guys sail out of Pearl Harbor, what was the first thing you did? Like, where was the first place you went? Did you go on a patrol? Did you go to the Philippines? What happened first?
We went to Australia.
Australia from Pearl Harbor, okay.
Yeah. We went down there, and they trashed us down there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great spot.
Australia?
Yeah, because a lot of them are Irish. In the old days, the English sent them down there for trouble.
Right, yeah.
And I get along good.
That's good. So you get down to Australia, you get to, where did you stop? Sydney?
First we stopped the East Coast, and then the West Coast was Perth.
That's right, Perth.
Fremantle, yeah.
Okay.
That was a good spot. Very good.
So you're there, and then from there you went on your first patrol.
First a patrol out.
Did you guys make contact on your first patrol?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What did you run into first?
We had 3 boats we got.
Was it the merchant guys, or which ones were they?
We had 3. The things there, the red.
These guys.
Those are warships, and the other are merchants.
These are the merchants. Those are the
right.
battleships, right? So
right,
did you run? Were they together basically? There was a warship and a merchant ship.
Well, they were traveling somebody, and we picked them up.
Okay, so
Radar was the thing that saved it in sound.
Yeah.
And I did that.
And you're in control of all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it just you working on these things? Like you were the only radar guy?
Well, we had other guys that take.
But yeah, everyone's got a couple duties, I guess.
It'd be 2 hours on and on.
Okay. So, when the first boat happened, like, what were you what were you thinking? You know, like, were you the guy that spotted them?
Oh, yeah.
So you spotted them.
I could hear them first.
So you hear them first, and what did you say?
And then the other thing that we really found was everybody sitting around there dropping 600-pound TNT depth charges.
Yeah.
Out here I go plop, and I says, one coming now. And it gave a guy an idea to be ready for it.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom.
Bracing yourself is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did they drop depth charges on those first 3 boats that you guys found?
Oh, yeah.
They did. So they heard you, too.
Yeah.
So how did it,
The sound was great.
Yeah.
What happened was just fresh water in the sea, salt water.
Yeah.
And if you got underneath that, they couldn't listen to you.
I see.
So we'd find that place. We had a spot that it showed which way we're going, down, down, down.
Right.
We kept saying, go deeper, deeper. We went 600 feet, which is pretty far.
Yeah.
Goddamn thing started to leak.
What? The sub started to leak?
The pressure, you had to go right through steel, the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys went a good deal below where you were supposed to, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
For the boat was only rated for so much, right?
340.
The boat was rated for 340 and you went down to 6.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. You never know. Everybody's wind is going creaking and creaking and all that. And the skipper saying, deeper, deeper, deeper. We're trying to get away. Finally we got away.
Who was the captain?
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
He liked me anyway.
That's good.
He said to me the first day, you're full of shit. I said, yeah, that's why I'm good. He said, shut up. He's a 4-striker. He's a good guy.
Good.
So I made first class. Radar, sound. And then I was on the landing court. We landed there in the Philippines.
How long into, was that on that first patrol as well that you guys went to the Philippines, or was that later?
Later.
Later, okay. Yeah, well, so...
I did 7 patrols.
Yeah. So...
Scary.
Yeah. I mean, what was the first engagement like? Like, what happened, like, thing by thing by thing, you know? Like, what were you thinking?
Well, we left from, as I say, I was Hawaii, 2 years down in Hawaii, waiting for the new boat to come out.
So if the boat finally comes, you all get on.
Then they said to me, this, we had to know the Orion was a sub that handled the ship.
Okay.
Everybody had 6 torpedoes, tops.
Orion's the class? The class of the boat?
Yeah, she served that. She could build another beak for that, they say.
Okay.
So we went with them down to Australia.
Okay.
And she was going like a son of a bitch. We didn't have anybody to keep with us, no destroyer. They couldn't keep up.
They couldn't keep up. Okay.
We're heading from Hawaii down to Australia.
Yeah.
That was about, and you could write to home.
Yeah.
And it'd give you the return up top where you would fleet something, nothing.
Yeah.
Only when we come up with patrol, I'd go into Perth, Australia. I went to the bank and I gave her the money, sent her my money. She knows where I was.
That's like why you, because of the, you couldn't say where you were.
That's right.
But because of the mail,
FBO, right?
Because of the mail sending money back home, that's how they figured out. Yeah. So much for
She saved
censorship.
all the money, and they knew all the time. And she was in the hospital. She got the notice. My father came in and says they lost 5 subs. And she said, "Get the hell out of here,
God. Yeah. I mean, did you get letters from home? You know, while you were away?
Oh yeah. Fleet.
Yeah, they check them, of course, the mail and all that.
They didn't tell you a word. They'd say to give you a number.
Right.
And
they'd find you one way or another. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do you remember? Do you remember anything that your parents wrote you or anything like that? Like what they said, or friends from home writing?
As I said, my mother was in the hospital. She was sick, and came in my father when it says they lost 5 subs. She says, "Get out of here."
Yeah, she just didn't. Yeah, she didn't want to hear that. No mother.
Yeah.
No mother wants to.
They
They
didn't know what a submarine was anyway. For Christ's sake. Both born over in Ireland.
True. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was new technology at the time, right? You know.
There you go. Nobody knew what a sub was.
Yeah, well, people found out really quick.
But they made some great boats, I'll tell you that. Mystic River in Connecticut. That's where it was built.
Yeah.
And when the war ended, we were on Japan at the time.
Yeah.
And we went in Tokyo Bay, right?
Uh-huh.
And MacArthur came in to sign this peace.
Yep.
That they gave up the Japs and all that shit. And I was sitting there listening to the radio for the United States, and I'm looking at them at the time.
Yeah, so how did I mean, we're just skipping ahead, I guess. Like, you know, so, you know, the sighting, like, you know, you guys had certain, like, the whole, like, you know, you guys weren't underneath the water. You guys were up top watching the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So where were you guys in comparison to where the signing was going on? You said it was a huge fleet.
Oh, yeah, it was the biggest harbor you ever saw.
Yeah.
It was battleships, the Massachusetts, huge of them. Big, what a field you never saw it.
Yeah.
And the British and the Dutch were there.
The Dutch were there too, huh?
Yeah. And they all parked all around us, you know.
So you're seeing these hundreds of ships there, and did you just have the radio up top? Was there a radio up top?
Oh, yeah.
Radio,
okay. Yeah.
So you're sitting there with the crew just watching.
That's right. I sit back and having a beer.
Yeah, you had they got you beer. That's good.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was good. Been a great time. When it was all over, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And they kicked my ass out.
Well, that happens.
Thanks, but goodbye.
Right, yeah.
How about that? But at least we got the GI. I got a house out of it.
You got a house out of the GI Bill?
Yeah. I got a house in Brockton.
Okay. Was that that wasn't the house in Brockton, though. That was a different one, right?
Yeah. $17,000 I paid for it.
17,000. Okay. And how much did the GI Bill cover from that?
It covered 30%.
30%. That's good.
Yeah.
So, did you have to take out a loan, like as well?
Oh yeah, the bank could do it. GI, that's what they allow us to do. And I finished it up in 15 years.
Uh huh.
And I sold it back to 70,000.
Hey, that's a pretty good, pretty good margin.
And I come up here.
That's right. Yeah.
And this was I was in Randolph first, in a rental.
Yep.
And then I heard about this place. I come up here, and I said to the lady, she says, "Are you Irish?" I said, "Yeah." She says, "You're full of shit."
It seems to be a recurring theme.
It is. Yeah, the brogue and all this crap. And I've been here for 15 years. Can you imagine?
Yeah. I still remember the Randolph place. I still remember the Brockton place, too.
Yeah.
You know? I still remember that yard and everything.
Yeah, that was a long haul, Frank. I went back and forth. I was working in town.
Yeah.
Boston.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked out very well.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we got here? One of the things that Mom said that I should ask you about was tell the story about how you met Grandma.
It was a strange thing.
Well, what happened? Tell me.
When I come back after the war,
Yeah.
I had to go back to the job. I wasn't going to go. I took the exam for the fire department.
Mm-hmm.
I passed it. My mother says, "I don't want you to be a fireman. They're looking for you to go back at the typewriter and calculator."
Why didn't she want you to be a fireman?
She said, "They're getting killed." There was a big fire in the back bay because there was 7 firemen killed.
Oh, jeez.
And she said, "I don't want you to do that." I said, "Okay, well." So that's the way it worked out.
All right. So you went back to the typewriter office.
Right. And who was there? I says, "Who's that girl?" She just showed up. She came from the convent.
Okay.
I said, "Oh, really?" And I kept watching her all the time.
Yeah.
And she was very shy. She never talked to anybody. Somebody told me, I says, "I'll take care of this." I went up and I put ribbons on her typewriter or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
I says, "You want to go out some night?" She says, "No." I kept going. Come on. I made $40 a week.
Okay.
And I spent $40 on her. She thought I was a millionaire. We went to these fancy nightclubs and crap like that.
Yeah.
She never took a drink or anything else. As I said, she was in the convent.
Yeah. So she never drank or anything? Did she smoke?
But I taught her.
You taught her how to drink, huh?
Yeah.
Do you remember, like, how did that happen? How did you get her to start drinking?
I went to the club and I said, "Why don't you try something?" "Oh, I don't drink." "Give me a ginger ale." I says, "All right, Put a little whiskey in there.
Is that how you did it?
Yeah.
Did you tell her that there was whiskey in it?
I told her, yeah.
And so she drank it and...
Oh, what a woman she was, honest to God.
Tell me about her, because, I mean, I've only seen pictures of her, you know?
She was crazy about me. I don't know why. I was crazy, but she was crazy about me. But she was the most lovely lady she ever was.
Yeah. Actually, Mom told me a funny story last night. You might remember this, but she was telling me that she remembers being up at Dinny Joe's place, or her cousin Dennis's place, up in New Hampshire.
Up at Conway.
And she says she remembers, you must have, she says that you were inside, or no, she says she went up there and she...
oh, that was the old place.
Yeah. And they had just put in a tent or something.
Yeah.
So you got the TV outside.
Yeah.
And Mom and Grandma were watching the Iran-Contra hearings on the TV. And that they had white wine and M&Ms.
Yeah.
You remember that? Going up there with them?
Oh, yeah. That was a dump. That's what Dinny Joe, his father, had that place.
Yeah.
We used to go up there. You were up there.
No, I still haven't been up there.
Well, you were a kid at the time.
Yeah.
It was a long ride, 2.5 hours.
Okay, yeah.
They still have the place up there.
That's right, yeah. They've improved it a bit, I hear. But.
And, of course, you know what happened on the Globe.
Yeah. Yeah. The Globe is still chugging along here and there.
Sean did all right.
Yeah, Sean did okay. So when did you guys get married, you and Grandma?
Let's see. I was mad about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know what she liked that way with me. I was down at my father's. I'd come in at 6 o'clock in the morning. My father said, "You coming or going home?" I said, "Never mind." I'm telling you, I could stay there all night for Christ's sake. I couldn't get home. She used to live with the next parish and me in Dorchester, and they moved to Quincy.
All right.
So I used to go down there then.
Okay.
And I'd missed the last bus at 11 o'clock.
So what did you do? Did you stay at Grandma's place?
I had to walk down and get the all-night trolley car come along all the way. And waited for Christ's sake.
So what time would you say goodnight to her after a date?
Yeah. Have a date, yeah.
After a date. So after a date, you take Grandma out to one of these nightclubs or something. And what time would you guys say goodnight?
Oh, yeah.
What time? Like 11? What?
And she'd say it's getting late. I says, I don't care. Yeah. I was mad for her. Bad for her.
So what? You got her back to Quincy. You got her home.
She was a saint.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you what happened?
What?
You must have heard it. You know Jim.
Yeah.
He was with me that time.
Yeah, it was right after her funeral, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're driving to come down to the...
Down 95, right?
well, the one that had you dead.
Oh, the Wake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're coming on. I picked up Jim.
Yeah.
He came down from, how was he?
Michigan, I think, yeah? He came from Michigan? Yeah.
Michigan, yeah. I took him and brought him. We were going along the expressway, and all of a sudden, a rainbow this big.
Yeah?
We were talking about Jean.
Yeah.
And I pulled in a stop and I said, "That's her."
Yeah.
Scared the living shit out of me. And I knew I was glad she made it.
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
would anybody.
Of course, yeah.
So then she would pray all the time for me.
Hey, there you go.
Right.
So, I mean, I know she didn't go into the convent, obviously, but she was very religious.
Oh, very good, very good, very. But she always did it.
Always praying.
She walked around saying the rosary all the time.
Okay.
And it worked. Jim knows about it.
Right.
I saw her there then.
Yeah.
She was there.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Well, Mom was telling me about some of the practical jokes that she would play. Do you remember any of those?
Yeah.
Well, Mom said that one time when she went down to maybe Florida with a couple of Grandma's friends, Grandma would take fake rats and put them in the beds.
Yeah. Oh, she had a good news.
Good sense of humor.
And she had the kids like yourself.
Uh-huh.
I lost her.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's waiting for me anyway.
That's the idea, right? Yeah. I mean,
when are you coming?
Wait till I'll get married soon. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
I'll get married soon. No, but you gotta stick around.
You got a good girl there.
I do. So where did you guys? Well, did you live with your parents until you got married?
Oh no.
Okay, so what? You moved out to where were you living while you were courting Grandma?
Been a big thing. St. Anne's in Quincy was the church.
Was the church where you got married?
Yep.
Okay.
And they had a hall there in Quincy. And you remember Buddy Golden?
Yeah.
He sat on the bag. We had a big bag about beer.
Yeah.
He sat on it. He says, "I'll cap it." He's going to tap it, and the goddamn flew him out. So
was this in the church? You're tapping a keg?
I was in the hall.
Okay, that's good.
And we had some good laugh time.
Yeah. So you guys got married, and was mom born not soon after, or did you guys wait some years before you had kids?
Well, there's a question of when, for Christ's sake. We went on 5. She was crying. She says, "You're not going to have and give me any children." I said, "I want you, never mind the kids," and then bingo, it happened.
Okay. Yep. How long did you guys try to have kids for? Before mom happened? Was it a year?
Sean.
No, I mean, like, how... After you got married, how long was it until mom was born?
Oh, Christ, I think it was something like 5, 6 years.
5, 6 years of being married.
She was crying all the time. She
Really?
can't give you any kids. I said, "I love you. I don't care about the kids. There are no kids." And bing, bing, bing.
It happened. Yeah, you got 3 kids.
That's the way it went, yeah. And that was funny. We'd go up to St. Margaret's as the church.
Yeah.
I mean, the hospital in Dorchester.
Okay, yeah.
Sawyer Avenue. And I had to go up there. And the boss would say, the doctor would say, "She'll be given baby
Yeah.
just tonight." I'd probably be 5 or 6 guys up there. Everybody smoking butts.
Yep.
And the nuns were there.
Okay, yeah, St. Margaret's.
Yeah, and the nun come in and she'd say, "Give me the cigarette. Don't let Superior get it. Come with us, she'll give it back to you again." It was funny. The nuns.
The nuns.
They said, "You're a father."
Yeah.
What is it, a girl or a boy? What difference does it make?
How long was Grandma in labor for with mom? With my mom?
How long?
Yeah. Did it take a long time? Was she a pain in the butt?
Oh, no.
Okay, all right.
Never.
No. I'm talking about how long did it take for mom to be born?
Oh. It was a pretty good one.
Yeah, you had to sit outside for a long time?
Oh, yeah. All the guys standing there talking.
These all your buddies, or are these people she knew as well?
No, these are guys that showed up there, St. Margaret's.
Okay.
At 7. So it was in the winter, for Christ's sake, and the street was like that.
The snow was like that, yeah.
You couldn't get up there. They say, "All right, baby Mullin has arrived."
Mm-hmm.
Come in. Yay!
That's good.
Every guy's waiting. What about me? Never mind.
Oh, all the other waiting fathers, I see.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
It was a riot. Anybody smoking on this? The thing that got me was the Superior come in and give me the cigarette.
Right.
Give it to the guy.
Yeah. Okay. So,
At a time.
I mean, how did you decide on mom's name? Like, where does the name Priscilla come from?
It makes us sit now. What the hell was it? I think we're thinking of a Priscilla Beach down in Plymouth.
All right.
I think that's what we gave her.
That's right, because as Mom always says, there was a Priscilla Mullin on the Mayflower too, right?
Oh yeah, Miles Standish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said when she was christened.
Okay.
Said, "Oh, the one from Plymouth." No.
Nope, other Mullin.
Yeah.
Different Mullin. Okay. Nice. Well, what about Sean?
Sean?
Yeah, where did his name come from?
Well, it's John. Jack.
Right. Oh, right, yeah. His actual name is John Mullin, too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. He's very, very good to me.
Sean's good, yes. He's great.
And he does well in the Globe.
Yeah, he
They
does.
like him and they know him.
That's right.
A guy just named Henry just took over the Globe.
That's right, yeah. And actually, Sean said that he met the guy, right?
Yeah, and he owns the Red Sox.
That's right.
Yeah. So he said to Sean, "You know, you've been here a long time." And he says, "Yeah." 27 years.
Wow, 27 years.
Yep.
Well, who else worked there? It was Annie?
And started in the Globe.
Okay.
We were in Brockton, and he graduated. And I says, any chance they get him a coffee boy, they call him.
Yeah.
Run around with the thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was the cops were striking.
Okay.
And he took the car to go up to the Globe. And they said at the Globe, they said, go over to South Boston, we want you to get some coffee or something like that. And they stopped him.
The cops?
Yeah.
Okay.
They said, we're on strike here, we don't want you doing this anything more. My brother says, I'm going to do what I do as you need. I'm going to bring the coffee back.
Yeah.
And he liked it like that.
Yeah, okay, so he got his job done.
And started there for years.
That's right, yeah. She was the first family member to do it,
Got
right?
him in, right, yeah. It's a good story.
Yeah.
Globe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we always liked the Globe.
Okay. Yeah. What about Catherine? How did she get her name?
Kathy.
Yeah. But was it, I mean, was one of our relatives named Catherine, or?
I can't remember what it was. The women.
It was a
did
nice
that.
name. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Now, so did you guys just keep? How did you want 3 kids, or was Auntie Boo like, did you plan on
I
having
kept
3?
going.
Yeah. Okay.
Catholics go ahead, and what comes.
Yeah, it's true.
comes.
Yeah, what
Right.
comes. What comes.
Some people are getting 6 kids, for Christ's sake. Remember Buddy Golden?
Of course, yeah.
He was quite of a guy, I'm telling you.
He'd been your friend for a long time, right?
He could, yeah, he lived downstairs with us. And he could do anything, or tried to.
Yeah.
And he had a big job, and he screwed up.
What do you do? What was his job?
He got a big job, McCormick because the councilman,
Counseling. Okay.
yeah, and gave him a good job. But he started paying the guy, giving him, because him to do
Bribe or something.
buy stuff.
Okay.
So he got caught. So he went up and turned into a hospital, VA up in someplace like that.
Yeah.
Had in trouble and all this to get away. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They come down and ask me, I said, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They were really after him,
Yeah, I mean, like that's a big
This
charge.
guy, Buddy, I miss him. He could do anything or try to do. This guy, we had a cousin, his cousin, had a boat. He rode it all the time. And we had my 80th birthday. They were all there. You ever see that picture?
Of course, I was there.
Hey!
Yep.
Cracks are so many people. I can't get the picture.
No, I still remember that day. A lot of the pictures are in here somewhere. But
I didn't have that one. In fact, Scylla has it.
that's right. Yeah, Mom still got
And she
those.
said she lost it.
No, she
I don't
didn't
think
lose it.
she doesn't want to give it up.
She didn't lose it.
Yeah.
I forgot we had this gigantic sub book. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Officer on deck. Yeah. That's right. This is all the sound service stuff. You got your Rear Admiral commendation in here.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I won the war.
Yeah, that's right.
Bullshit.
Well, that's what this is. That's what this tape is going to be for. Just because, I mean, you got so many good stories, from the whole thing. And I want to make sure I get all of them down. Like, I remember we were sitting outside at the 4th of July
Yeah.
a couple years ago, and you started telling us a story about how this guy, you were in Australia, being with some girl, I guess.
Yeah.
And then some guy came in and started causing a ruckus. You had to jump out the window or something, right?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. Shit fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would go in a girl draperies, they call them, down there in Australia.
Yeah.
Dress shop.
Yeah.
I'd go down there, and we'd go out, go to the theater and all that crap. They loved movies down there all the time, in Hollywood,
Yeah, yeah.
kept going all the time. So I had a good life.
Yeah. Well, the story that I'm talking about is when something like, so this guy comes in, while you're with this girl in her house, and you had to jump out the window because he was trying to kill you or something. And then, what did you say? You said that a couple weeks later you're in a bar, and some guy comes walking in with your hat.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's right.
So
yeah.
what happened? He took your hat?
Well, down there in Australia, I call him a ponce.
Okay.
That's a gay.
Right, yeah.
They whooped the shit out of me. I was flat right on the thing. The cops come in and said, "Leave him alone, for Christ's sake, you just did enough on me." I tried to get up, and he says, "Don't get up, I'll knock you down again, you bastard."
This is the same guy who has your hat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you said that he ended up staying with you guys, like he ended up becoming friends with this guy or something.
Oh, definitely, yes. Yeah. They thought I was a great guy.
You became friends after the fight?
Yeah. We had a good crew, real good crew.
Yeah? Do you remember any of them?
Oh, yeah.
Like who?
After the war, yeah.
Yeah.
There was one guy down in Rhode Island, I said, you lose touch with him,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did you get to see a lot, did you meet up with a couple of the buddies you guys who were on your boat after the war every once in a while?
They're all gone now, yeah.
I know they're all gone now, but,
yeah.
When you were living in Boston with Grandma and your family,
yeah.
Did you get to see any of them?
Yeah, they came and visited. One guy came from Cleveland and dropped in.
Okay.
Yeah. And he said to his mother, my mother, tell me what he was like. He's always a great guy. He never took a drink in his life.
Yeah.
Shit first.
Yeah, right, just bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is it,
Yeah, I mean, of course, Of course
my mother used to play the accordion.
Yeah, you told me that, yeah.
Yeah. She was good at it.
That's cool.
It's a good times.
Yeah. So how far away did your mom live while you were living with your family in Brockton? Or rather in Dorchester?
Oh,
she's just down the street, right?
Mosley Street.
That's right, yeah, Mosley Street.
And there's Viettes and living in the house, the 35, yeah.
Okay.
What happened was, they marched after World War I.
Mm-hmm.
They marched for the bonus. They wanted to get the bonus.
Yeah, right. There are all these protests.
So he got $800.
Who is this? Your dad?
And he put it on the house across the street.
This is your father?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was a doughboy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He came down from Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
He was one of 7 brothers. And they all quit. There was no work in Ireland at all.
Yeah.
So 2 of them came to South Boston, my father and my uncle. And they came there by my mother, because she was from Galway, they were from the Aran Islands.
Yeah.
And they clicked. And I ended up to look.
Yeah.
My father was mad. He's for Christ's sake, what do you think of the kid and me to do me? I could do nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, what were your parents like? I never met them, obviously.
My father was a straight guy.
Yeah?
And a tough bastard. What happened was he got a cut finger working in the wool department. He was a wool man.
Yeah.
Great grade the wool. He got that. They took him to Chelsea. He was a veteran. He went to the Chelsea Naval School. They cut the finger right off and sent him home like this with this rag around it.
Yeah.
So my aunt worked for this woman in the Back Bay, and she rose Helly Hill. Said the ambulance go and pick him up and take him back to Chelsea Naval School. Now you go down and visit him. He was killing himself to have.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't do him anything, just throw him on the street.
Huh.
Bunch of bastards.
Was he able to work with the finger gun?
Well, he did. He went back to work and everything. He was a grader on how much wool is.
I see, okay.
He could tell you how much it was. He took a drink. And he liked me. He gave me a couple of cut in the ass once in a while. He's good. All Irish. What are you going to do?
Yeah. How old was he when he died?
Let's see, my mother was 93. He was 77.
He was 77?
Yeah, I'm beating them all.
That's right.
Yeah. They say, what the hell are you doing? I said, I got good blood in my, I guess they mean.
That's right, yeah.
How long can you go?
Hey, I mean, you're going to go quite a bit longer if
Yeah.
we have anything to say about it.
But Ellen likes me.
That's true. You got girls coming over here left and right bringing you cookies and stuff. You're set.
Class.
That's right.
Oh, bullshit.
Right, yeah.
Hey.
No.
Hey, good. You met Eddie, didn't you? Addie?
Addie, of course, yeah.
Adeline, yeah.
Yeah, Addie's good to you,
She
too.
likes me a lot. She walks out of here like nothing.
Well, that's good. You need people just dropping by unexpectedly.
Yeah.
They're going to keep you on your toes.
The door is never locked.
Yep. That's true. That's good that it's never locked, you know?
Very, very good.
Let me see if I can get this going here, too. There we go.
What's Mama doing today?
Mom? Oh, well, she was asleep when I left.
Oh, all right.
She decided to sleep in. And she's on her last couple of days of summer, too, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
She's going to school anyway, isn't she?
Yeah, she's on her 14th year of doing the little kids,
Good
the little
for
babies.
her. Good for her.
Yeah, I think it's great, you know?
She's always good with me.
Yeah, and she's great with kids, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sean is good, too.
Well, you got a lot of good kids looking after you.
Yeah.
You got a lot of good children.
Anyway, good. Respect.
Yeah. Well, your mother, I mean, it's good that you're so close, too, you know? I mean, you're pretty close to everybody, you know? Sean, Kath, and...
Oh, yeah,
And my mom.
definitely, yeah. Catherine is very good.
Mm,
And they can mundo.
true.
Big bucks.
Yep.
He's a good guy.
Well, that must have been nice, though. I mean, like, you know, so... How was Mom around? Like, Mom was obviously alive from when your dad was alive, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how old was Mom when your dad died?
Oh, when they told you when she was christened by the priest.
Yeah.
Oh, Priscilla and Mullin.
Yep.
Miles Standage. Yay!
So the whole family was there for that, I assume. So your parents did both of them live together down the street while Mom was growing up?
Yeah,
Okay.
across the street. What your mother did was she'd dress herself. She wanted to go see Grandma.
Yep.
Went down there, and you know Dinny Joe?
Of course.
Yeah. She went over there together, and she'd hold on him, and he'd run around, and pull him down.
Okay.
Yeah. And they laughed and laughed and laughed. My mother started being a squeeze spirit.
Mm-hmm.
There's always music.
Well, Mom was telling me that your mom would sometimes, you know, she was always cooking, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And she said that Mom told me that she would go down to your mom's house and just go and visit and drop in.
Yeah.
She said that you'd go by every day after work, right?
Yeah.
For a couple minutes,
Yeah.
say hi. That's
Oh,
good.
definitely.
That's nice.
Very close.
Yeah.
Close family. You can see it.
Yeah, of course.
And you were the only one who came along at the wine.
No.
And that was the back bay.
That's right.
And I took you out to Castellana.
Oh yeah. I didn't make it out there this summer. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
But we'll do it. We'll do it soon, I'm sure.
On
But
Sunday, you kind of get a parking spot.
yeah, it's true. It's a very popular spot.
And the hot dogs are still there.
Hot dogs are still there. Yeah, Laura said she went and she had a great time.
Yeah.
But
Just to walk around.
yeah, that's all.
And the days they open it up, you go up the top. Walk around.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember going and seeing the fishermen.
Yeah.
That was fun. Good times. You went to Castle Island a lot, you know, back in the day, right?
Oh, we walked from Mosley Street.
You could walk from Mosley Street.
Yeah, right.
How long was the walk?
Oh, it's a good walk.
Yeah.
L Street, they opened that.
Yeah.
Curley was the mayor. He put the spots over there for everybody to go for nothing, for 2 pennies to go in.
2 pennies to go in. Okay.
In those days. It was a depression. There was no jobs at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah, I mean, how... Now, how did you said your dad had a job throughout, though, right?
Yeah, well, there weren't many jobs around.
So he had to keep the one he had.
Yeah. And when I was in school, the government turned around and gave me $6 a month for cleaning the room.
That's right, yeah, part of the public works thing, right?
That's right, yeah. They were trying to do something. Then the CC came along.
Mm-hmm.
That was the beginning of the Army.
Okay.
Like...
what's the CC?
Civilian? Something like that.
Yeah.
Corps, yeah.
Okay.
So, your Uncle Buddy, he was in there. And he was a lieutenant. And they all they go down on the Cape to trial.
Yeah, to do different...
Bang, bang.
Okay.
And they're leaving to get through. And they closed the thing and they said, we're at war.
Wow.
So he was a lieutenant. And he went down to Guadalcanal. He was down there. That was a tough one.
Yeah.
That was the first place. What a goddamn tough was.
He was in the Army or he was Marines?
He was in the armies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, who else did you... I mean, like, did you run into anybody from your neighborhood or from growing up or anything while you were, like, serving on the boat? Like, nobody in Australia that you knew or nobody in the bases?
Australia was beautiful. 2 years I was down there.
Yep.
They thought I was out of the war. I didn't tell my mother what I was doing.
Of course, yeah. So you went on 7 patrols.
7 patrols.
It's quite a lot.
70 people in the boat, imagine?
Yeah, that must have been pretty cramped.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got on here. Tell me more about that story from the Philippines that you were telling me.
Can you see that little pin in there?
The little pin here?
It's a pin, it's a submarine, and it gets some stars on it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what the Admiral gave us, those things.
Those things there. What does it mean?
That's 7 patrols.
Okay.
And that's all the things are made up, Sangar made up.
Uh-huh.
And that's me down there.
That's right, yeah. This is nice. I'm glad we did this here.
Yeah. Sean put that up there. He was down and knocked the wall down with the goddamn thing. It was just rolled up in the corner.
I know, yeah. That's good.
I never saw a fish like that in my life.
Yeah, me neither. I don't even know what a hake
We
looks
picked
like.
up 28 flyers of ours in the Philippines, too.
28 flyers, that's right. Yeah, so tell me about that. What was that mission like?
28 of them. At night we had to go in and say they found out that the guerrillas...
The guerrillas, yeah.
Yeah. They got these guys and took us to meet us so they'd come out taking the boat.
So
we were going to get them out.
I think you told me this story once before. So what happened? You showed up at the island where these guys were.
Yeah.
And did they send you up to the deck to man the gun while they were doing this?
They'd come along. We went in at night, and the little boat with a little American flag about this one, the mast come on, and we knew it was ours.
Right.
They come up. We stopped there, and they give us some of the guys that were shot down.
Okay.
28 of them. That's what it means.
Right. Were they injured at all, or were they all okay?
Well, they were all right, but they ate us out of everything, for Christ's sake. Everybody's bullshit with them.
Well, I mean, Mom told me that you never had a problem getting food because where you had to sit in the sub was on top of the food, right?
Well, you know, the tomatoes, cans of tomato, I had them all. I was sitting on it. That's where the thing was.
Yeah.
Somebody said, when I get on there, only the chef gets in here. When you get yours, I said, yeah, well, shut up the hell, get the hell out. Then another guy came and said, let me have the Hulk craft was what a regular.
Yeah.
Can I play with that? Yeah, you can. Well, make me some biscuits. I used it very well. Very well.
So you got to trade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I slept in the torpedo room, and one day we had forward, and for that we had 10 torpedo planes. We carried 24 torpedoes on board, 1,000 a pop.
1,000 pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to follow them when they'd fire them. I was a sound man, I'd be listening. Right on, right on, right on, right on, and boom, that was it. We got them.
Did one torpedo, was that all it ever took to sink a boat?
Usually did, yeah.
Okay.
We got 3 destroyers, Japs. Hey, as I said, a lot of merchants.
Yeah.
We did an awful job.
Okay. Was there ever any attempt to not collect prisoners, but I mean, was there any, like, once you shot a boat, what happened? Did you just leave?
Oh yeah, we didn't pick anybody up.
Well, I mean, not picking anybody up, but
yeah.
How did it work? Was there did they just figure it out on their own? Or did you guys, like, have to signal, like, somebody back at base, like, we shop on...
Well, we went out 3 together.
Wolfpack, right.
Yeah. Attacked their one. And we could cross with the radar with the big thing.
Yeah.
You'd point your thing and I could read what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, where did you guys just go back to Australia once you picked up the airmen?
We took them back and dropped them out in Darwin, which is the north part.
Yeah.
Dropped them out and we went back again.
Okay.
And we had to be out on a patrol for 30 days. And Queen Christie was the admiral.
Okay.
And he took care of us all the way. 5 hotels around Australia. And you stay there for 2 weeks when you come in for patrol.
Very nice.
Don't have to do anything but sit there and drink. And he always gave us the drink.
That's good.
They had good beer down in Australia. The Aussies were good with beer. Very good.
Yes, that was
and I gave the hat to, what's his name? John.
Yeah.
He won't take it off his head.
Well, I've got one of your hats too at home. I've got one of the submarine ones, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't think I was going to get punched. I'd wear it, you know. I'd wear it all the time.
Good, very good man, good man.
Yeah. So, I mean, what else? Like, on here we also got Wake Island as well. You said that you had to fire the deck gun at Wake Island, but what else did you guys do there?
We fired the Wake one because they were the first one taken by the Japs in Wake.
So, I mean, for your involvement in Wake Island, was this while the battle was going on, or did you guys go did you guys go there after the major battle had been won?
It was on his way out, he'd drop off, and as they say, it was a deck gun, boom, 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 boom,
right.
And all that crap. They sent me to school I could get.
Uh-huh.
Diving, shooting, and we listened to a guy who was talking to me about the 5.25 gun, 600-pound fresh on the springs and all that shit.
Yeah.
He said to me, he says, "You're not listening." I says, I don't give a goddamn about a gun. I'm a torpedo man. He says, "Get the hell out of here." It happened.
Yeah. So what else happened at Wake Island though? Did you guys just go? What was your mission there? What did you get tasked to do?
On the way out from Pearl Harbor, Hawaii, on the way out, we already shot at them.
Okay.
We had one, we torpedoed an oil tanker in one corner of Australia. We used to go by and hit it all the time, bang, bang, each time taking a shot at it. And we, on the deck, when you're on service, they'd say gun action.
Okay.
They'd surface. You have to jump down from the conning tower, run back, and I get swept over the side on them. I grabbed a wire and they pulled me on. They said, "Get the gun on." I says, "Screw you." And Alex Jeppin says, "I heard that, Mullin." I don't give a shit what you heard.
You almost got brushed off a boat?
Yeah. So he went on, he grabbed the line.
Yeah, I mean, they got the safety lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good that you didn't get washed away.
This is it.
Yeah.
And he kept pulling me out, and the old man said, "Get the gun out, get the gun out." The hell with the gun. I said, "Get the hell in here." Drown.
Yeah.